Hey everyone, I normally do not release videos this late in the day, but I just came across some fantastic news regarding that Dragon Quest Maker game that I was talking about almost a year ago. If you enjoy Dragon Quest content like top 10 videos, reviews, guides, and news, please remember to like, subscribe, turn notifications to all so you don't miss the next video. You can also hype the video to help others find it and help out the channel a ton. And if you want to help support the channel, feel free to join the channel, become a Dragon Warrior today. Now let's get into it. Alright, so it was almost 1 year ago exactly that Dragon Quest producer Ryutaro Ichimura had an interview explaining why he left Square Enix, and that the biggest reason was that they were just playing it safe with their games. And I don't know if it was him or someone else on the Dragon Quest team, but they came up with an idea of a Dragon Quest Maker game that still played like a story-based game, but throughout the game you would learn how to make a Dragon Quest style game, and then at the end of the game or halfway through the game you'd be able to create your own Dragon Quest game, a Dragon Quest Maker game, if you will. And unfortunately this project was not greenlit by Square Enix, which was kind of the final straw for Ryutaro Ichimura, and that's why he left Square Enix back about a year ago now. But now I came across a fan-made Dragon Quest Maker based around the DS remakes. So Lord Fungi on Reddit posted this footage of a Dragon Quest Maker that he's been working on. He says, "I've been working on an editor for Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 on the Nintendo DS, and I figured it was finally at a point where it's worth showing. Current features include editing items, spells, abilities, enemies, and other database content, adding completely new custom items, spells, enemies, animations, graphics, and more. Fully editing the 2D overworld maps. The biggest roadblock right now is figuring out how to properly edit the 3D local maps. The end goal is to create an editor that lets people build their own JRPG adventures for the Nintendo DS, using the Dragon Quest DS games as a framework and starting point. Ideally, it'll become something closer to a full game creation toolkit rather than just a basic ROM editing tool." This is absolutely incredible. Kudos to Lord Fungi on Reddit for creating this. Obviously, this is fairly early still in the development process, but as you can see, there is some amazing stuff you can do with this. You can essentially already create your own overworld, like world map. The biggest thing he says he's struggling with, of course, is the towns, because they have a 3D map in the towns. So he's got to kind of figure out a way to either make that work or work around it. I think fans would not be upset if he kept the towns 2D somehow instead of using the 3D models, if that was too difficult of a thing to do. But if he can figure out a way to gain those assets, take those assets and make them movable and repeatable, I think we've got ourselves Dragon Quest Maker. Just think of all the possibilities with this game. Think of all the people that love the Zenithian trilogy, and now you can do all the best things from the Zenithian trilogy. You can recruit monsters to your party. You can have characters from other Dragon Quest games show up in your party. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Would you make a monster party? Would you mix it up? Get all your favorite characters involved in this? What are your thoughts on this Dragon Quest Maker? Are you as excited as I am to check this out? I am actually terrible at making games. I've never been a big RPG Maker guy, but I would love to check out some games that others have made. That is so amazing. I just had to tell you guys. As soon as I found out, I had to share it with you guys. So if you appreciate that, please remember to like, subscribe, turn notifications to all so you don't miss the next video, hype the video to help others find it, and if you want to help the channel financially, be sure to join the channel and become a Dragon Warrior today. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.